Hello, Leo. Welcome to Betwixt the Between Tarot. Today we're talking about June 8th through the 14th and what kind of energy you're going to be having around in your life during that time. So, without further ado, let's get after it. Let's get cracking. See what your energy is going to be like. Six of Wands starting out in a really strong place. Look at you go, doing something right, doing something well, where your coworkers and your friends are appreciating you for your efforts and for how strong and how well you did that. It could be possibly a promotion coming up for you. Lots of things could be happening with that, but it looks like you've been working pretty hard. All right, let's get started here. In the past, we had the Two of Pentacles for you, balance. It could be too about money being up or down. You might have seen a change happening with that. You might see an increase in your finances or a decrease, or you could be just seeing the balance of having to balance work and play. Sometimes I like to think about the golden triangle. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of play, and things that fill your soul and help you to fill your cup so that you aren't giving from an empty cup, and 8 hours of work. So it's about the balance of having all of the things that you need in your life and broken into 8-hour increments. So perhaps maybe you have discovered some balance in your life that has made things go well, or maybe it hasn't gone so well. Perhaps you are focusing more on one thing and not another, focusing on work and on things that are in front of you and not seeing the people and those who love you, who are around you. But through all that hard work, you have managed to make a very strong showing, being applauded by your peers and the accolades that come with a job well done. Three of Pentacles is working as a team, so there may have been some teamwork involved with that. It may not have just been you, and you may have felt like you didn't want to let the team down, but you had to just keep going with that. And it has finally come to the point where you can stop for a second and take a look and decide what level of balance you need in each area, because the Two of Pentacles is about balance, and so is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is taking the time to put all your ducks in a row as you are going about your day, putting things that are important, putting things that aren't as important into their proper places, having the patience and the moderation, and even moving into a healing state if things have been rough and bumpy for you. So let's take a look and see where we continue on in the past. Whoop, that one just wanted out, so we'll take that one next. But the Knight of Pentacles has been something that you have been working hard on. It's slow and steady and reliable, and you've been moving along forward with this in a way that's premeditated and well thought out. Ten of Pentacles, having everything that you need financially, living in abundance, having your home and your health and all the things that make home life happy for you. But also too, with that devil here that is probably bothering that sense of balance for you. I think it's really ironic that with this deck, look what the devil is doing. He's offering the little boy money, and he's offering the girl an ice cream cone. So it's the things that tempt us that can push us into a feeling of not being in balance. And that may have been what was going on in your past. And you may have just realized that this sense of imbalance is happening because of that temptation, because of procrastination and the things that devil us, the things that poke us. That can sometimes bring about some changes where we're not feeling real comfortable with where we are. Moving into the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is curious. He's very eager about what he does, and he likes to learn, and he likes to grow and expand and move forward. So you may be at that point where you have learned to control those impulses, those extra things that kind of get in the way of life, and been able to find a nice level stage of balance. Look at you, the Fool. You've made a decision to take a leap, or that leap is there and you're wanting it. This is in your recent past position. Sorry about that. This is in your recent past position, and it is something that you have wanted. It's something you've worked for. It's stepping forward, starting over brand new, moving on to a fun adventure, and feeling free-spirited and having opportunities. The Page of Cups is that dreamer, that sensitive person, the useful things, the creativeness that is inside all of us, and allowing that out. And perhaps you might even be thinking of changing careers into something that makes you feel like you have a little bit more creativity and you can offer a little bit more of yourself through that. Ace of Pentacles, something wonderful is happening. It's groundedness, it's being financially good. Money could be coming in for you. It can also be something that you've had planned is finally starting to take root. So this trouble that you had down here with the procrastination and perhaps the temptation of just taking things slowly, or even the feeling that you were only focusing on work and not on everything else, you may have been able to figure all of that stuff out, and a new way of doing things is finally starting to settle in for you. The Queen of Pentacles, this person enjoys a nice life. The values and they value comfort and security, very practical and generous to a fault. She will help anyone who needs it. Great resources around the home, able to manage the money, taking care of things well. So those needs have been met. And look what else you've got right there, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, you know how to make the money and you know how to spend the money and to make it grow and how to nurture it. So you're in an amazing place for growth financially. You know how to invest it and how to care for it, and you also know how to make more of it. That's a great place for you, Leo. And for the ending, though, is kind of a rough one. It is the end of something. A cycle is about to end and something new is about to take its place. So perhaps this idea that you have here, this idea that is starting to take root, may actually be stepping out and pushing you further along into your new and your fresh start. But you know, I can't leave a reading with a card on something that is heavy like that. So let's take a look at this mini deck of the same thing. This is the Witch, and it's the Queen of Cups. Just being balanced and stable, not quite thinking the end is dramatic. I don't feel that it's horrible, but it is the end, and it's time to move into something a little bit different. This Queen of Cups is a nurturer. She's compassionate, absorbs emotions around her. So you might be feeling a lot of emotion from your circle and from those that are around you. But the Chariot, taking off and starting that new adventure and moving into something that's new and exciting. So although something has ended, there's also something new and wonderful waiting there for you. There we go. I couldn't just leave that like that. That wouldn't be fair, would it? All right. That's what I've got for you, Leo. Let's take a look at the Oracle cards and see what we've got. And that is bloom. You are in your own season of blossoming, of growing, and becoming who you really want to be. It's a lovely spot to be. Oh my goodness, that just flew out of there. So we'll take them both. And that is a warning. There is a red flag. So pay attention to anything that doesn't feel quite right to you. When I get this card, I always think about contracts. So if you are signing a contract, be aware and pay attention. Something could be off. Make sure just all the details are right. Protection. You are protected. So Spirit is saying that they are with you and they are guiding you through this time, and you will be protected. All right, Leo. Thank you for being a part of Betwixt the Between Tarot today. I'm forever grateful. And if anything resonated, please hit that like and the subscribe button because it does truly help my channel grow. I'm just getting started. So help me grow up. I'm grateful. We'll talk again in a couple of days. Bye for now.